I'm Jolene Engel, and today's Q&A time with Jolene. This is from one of my readers. It's a wife criticized by others. She has been married for a few years. She married young at age 20 and her husband was 25. And basically her family and friends thinks that she's absolutely crazy. She gets a lot of criticism because she's married at a young age. When they had their 1-year anniversary, people laughed and said, well, we're surprised it lasted this long, or we thought you were pregnant, that's why you got married. And basically, she's kind of tired of the critical and condemning comments and hurtful comments, and she's not sure what to do because she keeps defending her guy, but people keep pointing out that, oh, well, he's controlling you, or he's not really good for you. And the sweet thing that this woman wrote was that she loves being married to him, and it's been a great thing. It's drawn them closer together. It's drawn them closer to the Lord. So when a wife writes in and shares some of that with me, I know that she's on the right path of pursuing the things of the Lord. And when the outside influence comes in, whether it's family or friends, and they're trying to rip apart what God has brought together, that's when the red flags come up. And I say, okay, wife, you need to take a step back, and you need to tell them that they need to stop. And in this situation, this wife has done that, but the family and friends have not stopped. So my encouragement would be to tell them, you either need to stop disrespecting my husband and my marriage. So my encouragement to this wife is to tell her family and friends that they need to stop disrespecting your husband and your marriage. And the reason why is because the Bible talks about leaving and cleaving. It's a biblical principle, and this is exactly what this wife has done. The Bible also talks about a woman respecting her husband. And again, this is exactly what this wife has done, but she's got outside influence that are telling her otherwise. She's got basically the enemy standing at the back door of her marriage saying, well, you're not married to a very good guy, and we don't need those seeds planted into us. We have enough of our own issues, our sin that we struggle with, that we don't need people on the outside telling us we haven't done a good job. I know in my own life I had that when I married my beloved. My family was not in favor of it. They weren't believers. In fact, I didn't even know the night before I was going to get married if my dad was walking me down the aisle. So I do understand having to put up those borders around your marriage to say what you want to bring in is not good. And I'm going to keep standing on the Word of God. So for this young wife, keep standing on the promises of the Word. Keep pursuing godliness in your marriage. And prayerfully, your friends and family will respect your boundaries. If they do not respect your boundaries, you're going to have to pull away from them just a tad. I've had to do that again in my own life. It's not easy to do, but I'm going back to the Word of God as to why. Because our emotions and feelings make us feel horrible because we think, oh, well, but our mom is so this, or our dad is so this, or my friends are so wonderful, and you don't want to shut them out of your life, but at the same time, they're not bringing in a godly influence. So that would be my encouragement to this wife who's criticized by others is stand strong and put up your boundaries, and prayerfully they'll respect them. If they don't, you have to step back and give it time, and hopefully they'll be respectful. So in the meantime, if you have any more questions on this topic, feel free to email me and I'll do another video on it. Until then, keep your eyes on Jesus.